Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? Well, it's day three of RPG A Day 2019, and our word for today is engage. That is if you're following these things sequentially. So, number one, engage. Yeah, well, I guess Jean-Luc Picard and we don't have very much in common except we're both follically challenged. But this video isn't about that. Very often on this channel, I'll talk about engaged or being engaged with the game and like what exactly are we engaged with? Are we engaged with the mechanics? Are we engaged with, being in character? What about an RPG grabs us and gets us engaged? What are our barriers to being engaged in the experience of the game at that time? But I want to kind of look at this from a different angle. Part of the joy for me isn't just being engaged myself, but watching other people get engaged. And, it can vary. Different people are moved by different things. Some people just become extremely excited and engaged by creating a setting, by creating maybe a system, coming up with something, drawing maps, whatever it happens to be. And, they start to tell you about the thing that they're creating, and that can be, you can see the engagement. Other people are very moved or kind of turn on. You can see the light come on in their eyes when they're dealing with the system and the mechanics skillfully. Sometimes it's tactical, but sometimes it's they just simply understand the game and how it works and are able to tie that in with the fiction. And I've had experiences playing with people where we had, one guy that was running a game, and, he ended up playing in the same system, and he had great grasp of the system. And it was like a thing to behold, a sight to behold, to watch CGA kind of, engage with something like Star Trek Adventures and play his character and really, use the system. And you could see the light go on and, the light in his eyes, so to speak, and watch him become very engaged with the game in that way. Other people are very engaged by being in character, or by interfacing with the fiction itself, becoming immersed or engaged or whatever in some way, shape, or form. It's always a pleasure to see when somebody becomes really engaged. Like once again, the light comes on, and you can tell that they're really in their element, and that is a thrill for me to play with people when they're really, really engaged. That's it, kids. I will talk to you tomorrow, and let's see if I get better at turning this thing off at the end. I'm such a Luddite. Yes, I want to stop streaming. See you later, kids.